Danny De La Paz and
Daniel Villarreal
from American Meat Puppet, and
Little Puppet.
and you are watching the Ramilia Sports Report.
Look at this guy, man.
Hey.
You guys know you're like a star now. The Rams won the Super Bowl.
Well, look at this side.
And of course, here he comes. Listen, this is he smoking a cigar? He's really gonna. What? Oh my God! Yes, Rudy.
Rumble! Finally! The Ramilia Sports Report returns to the Rumble Show.
Guys, I'm out of here.
Rumble!
Roll down the window.
Yes, Rudy.
Put down the top. Crank up the Beach Boys, baby. Don't let the music stop. We gonna ride it till we just can't ride it no more. From the side bay to the valley, from the west side.
Let's go! Let's go! 1, 2, 3, let's go! What is up, my Ramilia? The greatest fans of the Los Angeles Rams, the last NFC team to win the Super Bowl. Gosh, dang, it's hot. So I'm in the Ramilia studio. So it's been hot. You guys already know the humidity, and it's been hot too. And so we have an air conditioning in the house. We don't have central air. We have window units, and we have in the living room. The Latino thing to do is put the swamp cooler, save some money. But on there in the bedroom, we have a window unit, and I have a little fan on the side. The fan in here, because it has a window unit, but I need to clean it out. Well, it's got a cooler actually, and I think it's missing a motor or whatever. I think the motor went out, and so I need to get a new motor for it. But I had a fan right here, and so the one in the bedroom conked out. I like to have a fan swirling around on my side. And I had to take it out. And I'm like, dang, I forgot. And thank you for waiting for me today. It's Sunday. Not as last minute as I normally do the announcement, but I said, let me come in today. But it's been hot, and I was just saying bye to my grandkids. And I go, what? It's okay. I appreciate everybody for being patient. So, but yeah, goodness gracious. Hold on. But thank you guys so much. We're ready for the season. I'm ready for the season. Everything still looks good for training camp July 29th. Hope to see you guys there. It's going to be a great time. My brother Joe, what's up, brother? What's up? Props to you. Appreciate you, brother, for coming in. Thank you so much. My guy, Alex G. Let's go, Mexico. MX Gold Cup champs at the House of the Champs. Excuse me. Blah, blah, blah. Let's go, Mexico. MX Gold Cup champs at the House of Champs. Yes, exactly right, baby. Where else to win a championship than SoFi Stadium? And I mean, Stetson Bennett, two-time national champion, won the championship last year with the Georgia Bulldogs, and then Stafford the year before with the Los Angeles Rams. That's the place to win it, baby. That's the place to win it. SoFi Stadium, SoFly Stadium, as we like to call it. And that's the place to win it. Let's see here. I was going over a clip and I didn't get a chance to show it because I'm discombobulated because I'm so hot in here. But yeah, I love this clip of my guy, the Rolex wearing, Super Bowl champion ring wearing, limousine, girl's heart stealing, the Nature Boy. Here we go. I love this clip from 2018 when Kansas City Rams, probably the best preseason, the best regular season game in recent memory. Here's our guy, the Nature Boy.
Hey, it's the Nature Boy Red Flair, live right here in LA to see my main man, Todd Gurley, and the Rams rock it right here tonight. The Chiefs go down. Woo! 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 Todd Gurley. Woo! Todd Gurley. Woo!
Todd Gurley. Woo! I love it. And the Chiefs did go down, and the 2018 54-51 Jared Goff was that dude. Gerald Everett was going off. It was an amazing game. You'll say there's no defense being played. Well, no, there was defense at times too. Interceptions. I think we intercepted Mahomes 2 or 3 times. Donald with the strip sack. There was defense, but it was just an exciting game. That game, if you remember, was going to be played at Azteca Stadium, but the field was bad, so it came to LA. And God works in mysterious ways. And one of the best regular season games ever. And then the following year, we beat them. Who knew Jared Goff outgunned Mahomes in LA and beat him. And then the following year, 2019, Mahomes beat the Niners. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. The great big ram in the sky looks out for us. I love it. I'm like, well, Goff outdoed him. That's what Jimmy Garoppolo couldn't do what Goff did. So God bless him. God bless him. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let's get in the chat. My guy Jimbo Stockton Slap 209. What's up, Rudy? What's new with old? Be nice, Jim. You got to be nice, man. You're too much.
Rudy.
My guy Damian Lee, what's up, brother? He's a nature boy. Yes, indeed. Nature boy is amazing, man. I love that dude. May he live many more years. Stockton says, how hot is it in your city? It's hot, brother. And the humidity. And that's why I was saying, I got in here. I go, damn, I forgot I took my fan out of here. And so I'm over here. I do declare. It's crazy. Shock 42 says, woo! Yes, indeed, baby. Yes, indeed. The nature boy. Love it. He says, sup, Rudy? What's up, my brother? Thank you for popping in. Not a lot. The Ram side, they signed another guy, another tight end. We have like 20 tight ends now. But it is what it is. More bodies for camp. We'll see what we're going to do with that. And I was able to clip a piece of the video that I wanted to show you guys from the last live. Hold on one second. And my guy Stockton says, have you talked to Rambo? No, I haven't talked to him. I'm always lining him up on Twitter. We go back and forth. I haven't came in a while. I have done some chats on his live streams here and there, but that's about it. I haven't talked to him. And Rambo, in case you guys didn't know, Rambo Sports, YouTuber, Niner fan, big Niner fan. He's also a Laker fan. He doesn't like to give us credit for winning the Super Bowl. I mean, what else? I'm going to keep this short about them. What else can you say when you lost the big one, but you continue to win the regular season game? And we're like, yeah, that sucks that we lost, but we always won the big one. That one of those NFC championship trophies is thank you, Niners. God bless you. But yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Stockton says we signed Bryce Young. Yes, so we signed Bryce Young. All the young guys are signed. And we're ready to go, baby. We're ready to go. Well, we just need the guys to be healthy. Great comment. Yes, indeed. So let me give you this clip real quick. I'm going to keep it short because it's hot as hell in here. Hold on one second. Here's Colin Cowherd. Now, I have my own opinion, but when I don't agree with somebody, like say the Mike Florios or the Michael Lombardi, who has some ridiculous comments, just throws whatever will stick on the wall about us trading our guys and, oh, well, if the Rams start out slow, get out of here, dude. If I go outside and there's a rainstorm, I might get hit by lightning too, but that's probably not going to happen. But yes, indeed. Stockton says, did you see Hopkins went to Tennessee? What a waste. Yeah, I saw that. Thank you for reminding me about that. I don't even know what to say. I on my Twitter, I hit up, I replied to Josephina, one of the CBS writers, and she was saying, I guess she wanted him to go to the Ravens, and she was saying something like, "Oh, I guess he didn't really care about that special quarterback, Mahomes or Lamar." And I chimed in and said, "Well, he already played with Matthew Stafford, the no-look pass Super Bowl clutch master, won a ring in Los Angeles, rejuvenated his reputation." Didn't get a chance to get paid because he got hurt right after the Super Bowl, right in the Super Bowl. And so now it's all about money. He's not going to take a pay cut to play with them. He would have came back to Los Angeles. But he already won the ring. Now he needs to get paid, and so that is what that is. But let me get to my clip. Colin Coward, I'm on the same page with him. I really think that we're going to go 9-8 or 8-9, get the wild card division, get the wild card in our division, and then we're dangerous. I mean, I like us against any of those teams. I don't care who it is. We have a better quarterback, a better wide receiver QB duo. We have a better core. Stafford is the number one key. Cup is the number 2 key. 1A, 1B, 1A. Van Jefferson is going to take that next step this year, being this a real QB wide receiver 2. Tight end Higbee. Hopefully Puka Nacua will be nice and seasoned by then. Working out. Cam Akers. Hopefully Zach Evans is that guy with Kyrie Williams and then Sony Michel watching Stafford's back, making timely plays. We have the best core in the NFC. We go 5 deep like that. Now CMC, Debo, I'm thinking about the team that won the division last year. Individually, they're better than our second tier, than our QB wide receiver 2. Our guy Kiddo is better than Higbee, but Higbee plays really good. He doesn't need to be better; he needs to be effective and healthy. But I like us as a whole. Stafford is the key, and Cooper Kupp. They have nobody on that team that can rival Cooper Kupp, and so that's why. And then same thing with the Eagles. We have a better offense than they do. If you protect Stafford, we can beat any of them. So that's my opinion on it. I'm not going to change it because we're the only proven commodity in the NFC. People can argue with it, but you can't argue with the ring. You can't argue with that Lombardi. These 3 were won recently. But let me get to my Colin Coward. I agree with him. Is my point. I'm right on the same page. Here we
NFC
go.
West, San Francisco the best, Arizona the worst. That's easy. I think the Rams and the Seahawks, like the Titans and Texans, will be tied at the end of the year, both winning about 9 games. I don't think Geno Smith will double down on that year. Most of their stars are still very young. Schedule may be a tad tougher. Rams still have Stafford. They have Sean McVay. They have Cooper Kupp. They have Aaron Donald. Don't tell me they're going to stay down long. It's a coach quarterback weapon league.
That's exactly what I'm saying. I mean, when you could run out of Matthew Stafford, who's going to be a gold jacket wearer, Cooper Kupp, who's on his way to wearing a gold jacket, Aaron Donald, the GOAT, 3-time defensive player of the year. I wouldn't be surprised if he wins his 4th this year. Van Jefferson, Higbee, Akers. We have Super Bowl champions on both sides of the ball. Fuller, Ernest Jones. We're ready to roll. Bobby Brown, my prerogative, the third, and down in the middle. Jonah Williams. Daniel Hardy's chomping at the bit. Darian Kendrick. Robert Rochelle. Yeast is in there. We'll see what we can do with these young guys, and Raheem Morris can mold them in his own way, and we're going to get after it. And so Kobe Durant taking the next step. Quentin Lake getting a chance. I can't wait. Jacques 42 says Glock 9 never given any credit. Yep, that's exactly right. SMH. It's partly because he was in Detroit for a long time. He came to Los Angeles, and now they could talk about he had 17 interceptions. Yeah, but he had 41 touchdowns. He didn't have any interceptions in the 4th quarter of any of the playoff games, and he took us home. So people are always going to say. I always say this, that I don't know anyone. I'm not trying to push my religion on anyone, but if you believe the Bible and stuff like that, people had a problem with Jesus Christ, so. They were always saying stuff about him when he was alive, even what's the word I'm looking for? They even betrayed him, and they saw, so if he can't make everybody happy, it is what it is, but it's just amazing. The guy came to Los Angeles, forget that it's my Rams. They were paying Jared Goff's contract, right? Jared Goff was a winning quarterback with Sean McVay. Got to the Super Bowl. They had winning records, won 2 division titles, right? They were paying Jared Goff and got rid of him, basically paid the Lions to take him because we ate some of his contract the next year, and paid Stafford And then he delivered in year one, and then we were hurt the second year. We couldn't even really run it back. So amazing that he gets so much, horrible unlove, I'll just call it. It's ridiculous. The guy delivered. Jose JC says, "Hey Rudy, been a long time, but how have you been? I feel great about our Rams this season, even though a lot of people count us out. I do too. How you doing, Jose? Thank you for coming in, brother. Appreciate you. You're right, exactly. On my page with that. Dan, listen, we have a lot of young players. I'm excited about guys like Puka Nacua, Davis Allen, Tyler Hunter, the throw-in with Ramsey, the tight end, Zach Evans, running back, who's got game-breaking ability, a la Todd Gurley. That's why I came up with my with this old clip I was looking at. I gotta show that today. I was gonna put that on my intro, just add it in there, but I forgot.
Hey, it's the Ninja Boy Red Flair, live right here in LA to see my main man, Todd Gurley, and the Rams rock it right here tonight. The Chiefs go down. Woo! 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 Todd Gurley.
And so I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it. Brian Young got signed, but 4-4, the guy's chiseled like Adonis, coming from the edge. Hopefully he'll be like a Robert Quinn. We'll see what happens with that. I'm excited. The young guys with a mix of veterans, Super Bowl champions, those dogs who know how to get the job done.
Live right here in LA.
He wants to come on. Yes, indeed. Jock 42 says, "Take care, Colin." Yes, indeed. Good take, Colin. 100%. You're exactly right. Yes, indeed. Robert McClendon, he says, "What's the way the Rams could beat the Niners?" Well, listen, I picked them to win the first two games. We play Seattle first on the road. We always play good against Seattle. That's just we roll out of bed and play good against them. Our offense is going to be fully healthy, and we're going to kind of get ourselves right against them and win, pull it out, and then we're going to go to the team from up north. Is going to go to SoFi Stadium, and they're going to and we're going to beat them. Hopefully, we finally get a chance to get Trey Lance, and I believe that we're going to beat them. It's going to be early. The defenses aren't going to be full bore. Usually, the offenses are a little on page faster than the defense, and then it kind of evens out, and then we'll see what happens once we get that monkey off of our back and get that first win. And but I see us winning. The way we can win is we protect Stafford, no stupid mistakes, no turnovers, good running game, keep them off balance, get turnovers on their side, take advantage of them over pursuing. And that's where Sony Michel watches Stafford's back. Fast guys like Zach Evans that they don't really have film on with the Rams. How we're going to use them, all these double tight end sets, a jumbo package with Steve Avila mauling guys, throwing some John Robinson plays where you have Steve Avila or Larry Jackson coming around the left side, student body left, student body right, and smack them, get them tired, and then you light them up deep to Tutu Atwell. We'll see what happens, but I'm looking forward to it. I can't not wait. Joe says, "Rudy, what's up, my brother? Appreciate you." This is my left hand. Appreciate you, my brother. Let's see. That was weird. I'm all. Stockton says, "We just signed another tight end. Kind of strange sign. I forget his name." Yeah, me too. Okay, so Camp Body, it looks like with all these tight ends, we're going to run some packages maybe that we with Steve Avila, maybe a jumbo package with more tight ends. Something is up their sleeve to me. We have a lot of tight ends. We got Tyler Hunter, we got Davis Allen, Higbee's there. Higbee can't be trusted to make it through the season, though. Unfortunately, that's why there was a thing about the top 10 tight ends. The only reason why he's not higher on the list is because he gets hurt, but he plays hard and he's a weapon. But yeah, I think they're going to have different packages with our tight end sets. Stockton says the team announced it has signed Nikola Kalanick, who spent last year on the coach practice squad. Thank you. There it is right there. Yes, indeed. Jose JC says Robert McClendon related to Warren McClendon. That'd be cool. Robert McClendon says, how's Sony Michelle doing? I haven't heard anything that he's injured or anything. He's going to be very key to watching Stafford's back, making timely plays. I really like that selection. Could he be the reason why we don't keep Kyler Williams, Kyrene Williams, because he got hurt last year, and now we got Zach Evans. How many running backs are we going to keep? Robert says, Jose JC, no. There we go. Joe says, I've been going on Rumble live show, and man, they hate us bad. I just I just taunt in a fun way. Yeah, I go on there from time to time. They always say stuff about us. I mean, that's like I do. I make fun of them but the main thing is we already won the chip. These two guys behind me already won the chip. So, it's just all in good fun, but, they can talk about the regular season wins, and that is, I'm tired of that. We got to get them in the regular season, but this is the main thing, when all's said and done, that's all that matters right here. Matthew Stafford right there. And, that's all that matters. That is what it is. And, there's nothing that anybody can take away from us. That just is what it is. So, when you can win the big game, when all you can do is just post regular season crap, God bless you. It's important to regular season, but I'd rather have the championship game. Jose JC says, I agree. Our defense needs to force turnovers this season and get more sacks. Offense just needs to stay consistent on driving downfield and scoring touchdowns. Yes. And with these tight ends, everything is just, a potential with these young guys. We got Lance McCutcheon, who we know has ability, but can he transfer over when there's the starting players playing out there? He's a big body. You can't teach size. He's got good hand-eye coordination in traffic. And then we signed Puka Nacua, who's like 70-some percent ratio and when there's a contested, when the guys around him hanging on him, and kind of like I'm going to say it this way, but I don't mean to demean our guy Bobby Trees, kind of I'm going to say because he's young, a poor man's Bobby Trees, and he's willing to learn. Cooper Kupp's kind of taking him under his wing in camp. You see them working together, standing next to each other. That's one thing that I love. That if you have a Cooper Kupp right there, and you're learning from the guy. Same thing with Van Jefferson. Van Jefferson knows about the NFL. His pop was in the NFL for many years with the Chargers. And then McVay's in there, and then you got LaFleur in there. I mean, a wealth of knowledge. And so I'm looking forward for these guys to do what they need to do. And then on defense, Raheem Morris gets to mold his young team. It's going to be something else, man. You're going to see these guys we're athletic, we're fast. We got a lot of guys chomping at the bit, a lot of unproven guys too, but we're willing for them to make mistakes in the early part of the season and then ride ourselves in mid-season towards the 3/4 of the way and then riding into the postseason. I love it. And then next year we got a number 1 pick. We have money off of the cap. We're ready to roll, baby, for the next few years to get back into the Super Bowl. Jose J says, I think we will keep 4 running backs in Akers, Williams, Michelle, and Evans. Rodney Rivers will be the odd man out of practice. Yeah, I was thinking that too. Haven't heard much about him. I like him, but I like our other guys better. I'd rather have Sony Michelle than Rodney Rivers just because of the intangibles and the veteran stuff that he gives, especially on the blocking side. Hold on, guys. All right, sorry. Let me make sure my mic is back on. I muted it, so that's you didn't hear nothing. I'm talking. Um, my brother-in-law probably came up, and they hear everything, and they start barking. My doggies. But yes, indeed. Oh, sorry. My guy Willie Bowen says, "What's up, Rudy? I've just finished watching the LA Rams versus Kansas City Chiefs when Jared Goff was." Yes, indeed. That was such a great game. Such a great game, Willie. That was an amazing game, man. I love that. Joe says, "I really believe we're going to beat them through this season. I'm tired of them talking like they're undefeated on us. It's gonna be our turn." Yeah, that's what happens with these rival teams. Hold on. All right. But yeah, so that's what happens with rival teams. Um, we beat them. We could have beat them 4 times in a row when McVay and Shanahan first started, when they first got to be head coaches of each team. We sat out all of our players, and that's when Jimmy Garoppolo got there. We sat all of our players, and we ended up winning the division. That's when McVay started not playing the starters in the first game of the for the playoffs. Last game he just held everybody back. There's no reason to get anyone hurt, so they beat us in that game. But we were 3-0 on our way to get in a 4-0 streak on them, and then they got us for the last few seasons. But we won the big one. But yeah, I'm tired of that too. But like I said, at least we can take comfort in we won the biggest one. But yeah, I don't like to lose to them at all. Really, I don't. Willie Bones says, shout out to former LA Rams legend Irv Pankey, Robert Woods, Josh Reynolds, and Brandon Cooks. Yes, indeed. There was rumors last year that we were going to get Brandon Cooks back in preseason. And it didn't come out to fruition, but I kind of was glad we did it because he had a concussion problems, little guy, but he was a heck of a weapon. Joe says, dogs howling, believe there's going to be an earthquake. Do they usually howl like that? Yeah, no worry, Joe. My brother-in-law and sister live in the back property, and when they drive up, or we have packages delivered, they hear it and they bark. So that's why for Christmas I had like a little doggy with a little I have inside dogs with a little Santa hat, and they'd be in the front there on my table so I'd have to mute it. You'd hear the dogs, and then they calm down after a few seconds. But thank you. But yes, indeed. Willie Bone says, Weiner fans are still stuck in the past with Joe Montana, Jerry Rice, Steve Young, but the LA Rams still beat the Weiners. Yeah, 29 years, that's a long time. And for right now, they just have to go with the regular season stuff. But that is what that is. I have fun with it too. If you know me, I have these pictures here. Well, there's there's Kyle with McVay. Great of him to come out and give his buddy to be in there with his big moment, getting his statue, and then there they are again. God bless them, McVay with his statue and ring. Oh, I love it. Okay, so let me show you guys something. So from time to time, my gear's not ready yet. Hopefully it will be soon. I'll list it for you guys. The Remedial Sports Report gear, but I wanted to show you some gear that I saw at the local fan store. So check this out. They call these Spirit jerseys. This gives me 80s, 90s vibes. Pretty cool, right? That looks like that almost looks like an OG type of sweatshirt, and it's got the full ram horn. Notice that? All right, so check that out. So that's pretty cool, right? Not bad, not bad. Now check this out. If you guys like the starter satin jackets, check this out. Boom, shakalaka. Again, it's got Los Angeles Rams, and it's got the full helmet horn. On the front of the chest, it has the old school LA Rams with the LA and the Rams, how they used to have it. not in cursive. I should have took a picture so I could show it to you. He showed it to me, but I didn't take a picture of it. Where it had Rams and then had LA in the R, it was pretty neat. So that's and then this is the thing that gives me a tear in my eye when I see it is the old school snail. We call this the snail logo or the skull ram head that we all miss and love. They still use it, but they don't use it as the official logo still. Here we go. And actually, hold on one second. I just saw something. Hold on. I didn't notice that my logo was not on. Get your butt there in the corner. All right, there we go. Don't know how that got changed. All right, here we go. Hold on. Lost my place. Here we go. So the snail logo, we call it, or the ram's head skull. Boom, shakalaka. And it's got the blue sleeves. I was telling the guy, man, I missed that logo. I want that. And that's an embroidered logo. That's like a big patch. So I was thinking about buying that t-shirt, buying a couple of them and cutting that logo out because it's a patch. It's a big patch. So it's not screen printed from what I remember. And so I love that logo, man. I wish that we would go back to that logo. Maybe someday they'll get it, they'll get that right. And I like the draft day logo they were using too. That's pretty clean too. I really love that. Yeah, so hopefully we'll see what happens with that stuff. Yeah, so I just wanted to show you guys some gear that I came up. Let's see. Robert McClendon says week and a half till training camp. I cannot wait. Hope to see you guys there. Robert McClendon says how much for the jackets? I believe the jackets were like $119. I'll give you more information about it. I was on my break and I just saw them and I had to take real quick pictures. I'll give you some more, but it's about $119. If you go on fans.com, you can see the prices. I suggest that you guys order that stuff now or go to your local mall and buy them up because as the season gets closer, training camp, people are going to be buying that stuff. You're not going to, like I wear a 2X. Those are always, you got the little guys wearing baggy shirts. Hey, that's my size, bro. Put it back. A 2X. So those are the first ones to go. But yeah, get your sizes. I think they were like $119, but I'll tell you for sure. But you can look it up online. Willie Bone says, I love the retro LA Rams logo. I do too, man. That's my favorite. Joe says, love to petition the new logo back to the originals. I would love it too, man. We've told Kevin Demoff that, you know what, Kevin, we love everything you guys done. The Rams are back. That's the main thing in Los Angeles. But you got all of us OG guys, we want that old logo, man. Modernize it a little bit, but that's like the Cowboys changing their star and their helmet. And he kind of looked at me like, you kind of have a point there, So the Cowboys wouldn't change the star on their helmet unless they go to the old school one. I don't understand. It bothers me. Robert says, Willie Boone love the OG Rams logo also. Yes, indeed. Soccer says training camp is almost here. I can't wait. The 29th. I'll be there. Hope to see you guys there. There's my brother back in the day. Watches. What's up, Cuba Rudy? What's up, my brother? Appreciate you so much. On my left hand, I can't get my finger. I mean, some kind of appreciate you so much, brother. Back in the day says, I don't know. It's possible to reunite Robert Quinn at some point. I seen he's still available. Yeah, it's just his contract is so expensive. But man, we were hoping in the running back year that we were going to get him. Even Brian Burns. I'm glad that the Carolina Panthers didn't they kept we kept our picks. We tried to. Back in the day says Cuba Week. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you so much. Let's see. Stockton says, I think it's time for us to predict our starting 22 players, Rudy. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go over that. It's a shorter stream today because I came at the last minute, but also it's hot as heck in here. I will do that. Also, my starting five that I think it's my starting five, my starting defense and offense team, and who I think should be at each position. I will definitely do that. That's a great comment, Jimbo. Back in the day says Rams running room is full. I want to see who makes it. I wasn't happy with Sony Michel signing. I wasn't happy with the Sony Michel signing. He's not a game changer in my opinion. I understand maybe what you're thinking about back in the day. But Sony Michel, if you remember, he made a few key hits to block guys out of Stafford's way in big key games. He's not a flashy guy, but he can catch out of the backfield, gives us an inside presence, makes some big plays. But the main thing is he's able to watch Stafford's back, and he's made some big plays that way. So I don't have a problem with it. Plus, it didn't cost a lot. Joe says 119 for the Jackets. Where can I get them again? Fans, don't quote me on that. I think it's 119, but I think oh, that's not bad when they told me the price. They had them hung up. That's why the picture looks like that up there. And I told him, well, I want to see the front. And I didn't get a chance to take a picture. Some guy was asking me about it. He was talking to me as I'm talking to the guy, and it distracted me. And I was on my break. But yeah, I think they're 119. Jose JC says the old school logo was the best. I wish we didn't change it. Me too, man. Me too. Willie Bone says Christian Sims should be the Rams. Christian Sims should be the LA Rams designated fullback. I like that idea. I like that, Robert. Willie Bone. Robert says, need that one in 3XL. Yes, indeed. They run small. Unless you don't want to button it. But also, too, you want to get them where they're loose enough so you can put a sweatshirt underneath, on the old school back in the day times. Yes, indeed. Easy says, what's up, Rudy? Just dropping by to show some love for our Rams. Thank you, my brother. Appreciate you so much. Thank you for coming in, my brother. Always great. Let's see here. I'm counting down to the there we go. I pressed it. Stop stuttering. Let's see. I'm waiting for training camp. I cannot wait, man. I'm so stoked. Willie Bourne says, "It's up, Easy E." Yes, indeed. Stockton says Sony Michel is going to be our short yardage and inside insurance running back. I like the signing. I understand what my guy's saying, but he does give us a veteran. Cam Akers is getting better at blocking, but we really don't have that guy that can watch Stafford's back in crunch time, like a fourth quarter comeback or a key drive. We'll see what happens without Sony. So I do like it. Willie Bone says, I wear XXL for LA Rams t-shirts and jackets. Me too, man. Me too. Those are the first sizes to go. So I suggest you guys order them or go to your local store and get them right away because they'll be out. Easy said, what's up, Willie, my guy? I agree. A new power eye package in our offense with Sims as a fullback would be nice and much needed. Yes, indeed. Wear those teams down, baby, especially in the red zone. Dr. Day says, many core players still here. I don't see us tanking like all the experts are predicting. I can see us finishing ahead of the Niners. They have a cloudy QB situation that could get ugly. That's exactly right. I said that Brock Purdy might not play. And then what if Trey Lance struggles? And then they got Sam Darnold. What if CMC gets hurt? Debo's in shape, but he gets hurt too. No team is immune to injuries, but we have the best core wide receiver to a QB combo in the NFC. Then you throw in Tyler Higbee, Van Jefferson, Tutu Atwell doing his thing, Cam Akers. If we have a healthy offensive line that is protecting Stafford, let me put this clip again for you guys that came in later. I'm right on board with what Colin Coward says, and he has a Niners pick number 1 if they do have a starting quarterback that's doing the job, because we have a lot of young guys, but we'll be right there in contention.
NFC West, San Francisco the best, Arizona the worst. That's easy. I think the Rams and the Seahawks, like the Titans and Texans, will be tied at the end of the year, both winning about 9 games. I don't think Geno Smith will double down on that year. Most of their stars are still very young. Schedule may be a tad tougher. Rams still have Stafford. They have Sean McVay. They have Cooper Kupp. They have Aaron Donald. Don't tell me they're going to stay down long. It's a coach quarterback weapon league.
Exactly right. To me, our team is too good to be in the Caleb Williams sweepstakes. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get them, but that's okay because that's not what we're worrying about. We want to get another Lombardi for Los Angeles. And so I'm right on board with that. And that's why I played that again for you guys that came in later. I'm right on board with exactly what he's talking about. Robert McClendon, what's the temperature in Irvine on the 29th? Man, it's going to be hot. Get there early. If you guys weren't here earlier, my fan, I forgot I took it out and put it in the bedroom because the window was here conked out. And I go, dang, it's hot in here. I got a ceiling fan, but it's broken. I got to fix it. I forgot. So I'm like, oh, it's hot, but it's going to be hot, man. I haven't looked at the weather, but it's summer, man. Right? Summer. You got to make sure you get there early, 2 hours early, man. Believe me, so you can get in the bleachers and have the canopy bleachers. You got to get there early. I'm just telling you, man. That's what I'm gonna do. I gotta tell my buddies because I'm going with them. Hey, man, we need to leave early. I don't want to be in the sun. It's too dang hot. Too dang hot for that stuff. Let's see. Stockton says, I really think we should sign Robbie Gold. Wouldn't that be funny? Well, we have rookies. We have the number one statistical kicker in college football from 2022. The guy that we signed, but he doesn't have pro experience. But statistically, he's the best. But he doesn't have a big leg. Anything from 52 and beyond, it'll be a struggle. So we might get a veteran kicker. And then the punter, he's got one of the biggest leagues in the NFL, biggest legs in the NFL. He's going to be booming the ball. Ray Guy Jr. We'll see. And we'll see about that. But yeah, I can see us maybe adding a I got hiccups. A veteran or two. But I really like the guys that we did bring in. A great comment, Jimbo. Easy says, I wouldn't mind Robbie. He's a good kicker, but I think we're keeping it thrifty with any signings, especially at special teams. Yeah, right now we got to keep the purse strings. We don't want to do nothing that's going to mess us up for next year. But we don't have a lot of money anyway right now. But we'll see what happens. We could always restructure someone. They don't want to do too much of that because we want everything to be a clear cap. Back in the day says, who remembers when Dickerson carried us? I believe Stafford and Cup can take us back to the playoffs and hopefully further. That's exactly why I was talking about the offensive core. That's a great comment back in the day because I remember Eric Dickerson. This is why, listen, it's hard to compare great players. The Rams have been lucky not to have great quarterbacks, great running backs, great wide receivers, defensive line, on and on and on. Some of the greatest running backs of all time, Marshall Faulk, Eric Dickerson, Jerome Bettis, Steven Jackson, who should be in the Hall of Fame, Wendell Tyler, on and on and on. But Eric Dickerson separates himself, in my opinion, from like an Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, all those great players, because he carried the 1985 Rams on his back with Dieter Brackett, quarterback, Canadian quarterback, who was past his prime, 5'10" guy, if that, against the 85 Bears, and took us to the NFC Championship game. Everybody knew it was coming, but they couldn't stop him. And so that's why exactly right. He carried us to that NFC Championship game. Great players do that, and that's what we have. Exactly right. Willie Bones says, Matthew Stafford and Cooper Kupp are awesome assets to the LA Rams offense. Exactly right, man. In my opinion, the best quarterback wide receiver duo in the NFL, period. And they're both clutch. Back in the days, if the running game gets going, it's going to free up the passing game. So expect good passing attack. And I believe it's 2-2 breakout year. I would love that, man. I would love that. He's a little more seasoned, a little more confident. He knows what to expect now. Sometimes guys take a little slower. He doesn't have to be the best wide receiver. He just has to know when to turn it on and let me say it this way. He just has to know to be ready, and when it's his turn to go out there, make plays, and be a difference maker and want it. Jacques 42 says, I miss Todd Gurley, man. I miss him too. CJ Anderson, power running game. We were deadly on the ground. Yeah, man. CJ Anderson came off the scrap heap and helped us beat Dallas. Very agile for a bigger guy. It was an enjoyment seeing that guy running over all the Cowboys. So I guess, Rudy, if we weren't able to win more than 9 games and make the playoffs, I would rather win only 1 or 2 and get. I know. I know. Exactly right. Exactly right, man. If we weren't able to well, if we get in the playoffs, I'll take 8-9 because we're still dangerous. But I know the meaning of what you're saying. You know what? If you can't do something there, you know. But yeah, I don't want to be 1-2 though. I even if we get him, I don't. I mean, you can say, well, it might be worth it, yes, because he's going to be one of the great quarterbacks. But I don't want to go through and like 5-12 was horrible enough for me. But yes, indeed, that is crazy though. Let's see. So I'm going to let you guys that are here in the chat. It's hot. We're home. I do this once in a while. So let me know what movie that I should go see. Now I have the AMC app, right? I've already seen Insidious. I've already seen Indiana Jones. Sound of Freedom. It's a really emotional movie about the trafficking stuff. You know, I'm just gonna say it like that. Um, do yourself a favor and watch it. And maybe it's very disturbing, but it's real. I saw that. No hard feelings with my gal. Jennifer Lawrence is funny. There's some parts in there like, whoa, they showed that. So the movies I already saw Flash. Guardians already saw it. Boogeyman already saw it. Fast X already saw it. Mario Bros already saw it. Vacation 40th anniversary. Okay, so here we go. Mission Impossible, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, or Transformers. Which of those movies should I go see? Let me know before we sign off here. Let me know which movies I should go see. We should go see. I'm kind of leading towards Mission Impossible, but the only thing I don't like is it already says part 1. There's my guy Monster It. Monster It says Barbie. What's up, Remy? Really good to see you. I got off early today. God bless you, man. Barbie. I don't think it's showing at my local. The movies that they come up with, man. Yeah, it's not showing yet. That's funny. So Mission Impossible. Ooh, what time is it? It's going to be 8:00. Okay, so there's a 9:30 show. There's like 10 o'clock, 11. So I would have loved to have like 9:15 showing. And then the Spider-Man, which I'm not really, people say it's good. 10:25, 9:20, no, 10:25 here locally. No, Transformers, 11:00 or 8:00, 10:40. It's probably going to be Mission Impossible. Jose says Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Yeah, I'm going to check that out. I'm not sure about today because of the times. I'm going to check that out. Because I really suggest, I don't get anything for this, but the AMC movie list app, you can watch up to 3 movies a week, and I saw some doozies that I wouldn't bought tickets for. A pretty neat app. $24, you can't go wrong. $25, $24.99. Yeah, I think it is $23.99. You can watch 3 movies if you wanted to. IMAX included, 3D included. Three every week for a month. So you get 12 movies if you wanted to. Monster says, I saw Transformers Beast Wars. It was so good. Okay, good. Because I've been a little disappointed with the other ones. The recent ones. So thank you, Monster It. Yeah, so I'll see what my lady is. Maybe the Transformers seems like a winner. What was the show for that one? Still want to see Spider-Man though, too. So 8:00 just started showing that one. See, that's a problem, but sometimes they have horrible time frames in Riverside. So 11:00, yeah, 8:00, 11:00. Those are a little late, darn it. So it's probably going to be Mission Impossible. I'm looking forward to it. There's my guy Danny Berry Sports. What's up, brother? Thank you so much for coming in. He says, "Yo, thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate you so much." And how blessed are we as Ram fans and fans in general to have this stadium? I mean, SoFly Stadium. The house that Aaron Donald built. I just love this. So amazing. I got that clip on Twitter. That's beautiful. I got to use that. Wonderful. So God bless you guys for coming in. I appreciate you guys in the replay. Today's Sunday. Maybe we'll come in on Monday or Wednesday. Be looking for the alerts. Everyone stay safe and stay cool out there. As we always say, may the Ramili be with you. And Ramulators, mount up. Take care, everyone. Have a great night.
Hey, it's the Nature Boy Red Flair, live right here in LA to see my main man, Todd Gurley, and the Rams rock it right here tonight. The Chiefs go down. Woo! 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 Todd Gurley. Woo! Todd Gurley. Woo!
I can't get enough of that clip. I love my guy, the Nature Boy. And my guy Monster says, play, I love LA. Let's see. All right, here we go. I think this has that on there. All right, as you wish, as Princess Bride says, as you wish. Let's see. Thank you, Monster It. Let's see. Here we go. Let's do that. I think this has it. Let's see. Thought I had it queued. Here we go. Where are you? There we go. All right, everyone have a great night. Stay safe, stay cool, stay hydrated. As we always say, may the Ramelia be with you. And Ramulators, mount up.
Romania Sports Report, Ron Fair.
God bless you.
Rolling down Imperial Highway, the big nasty red at my side. Santa Ana winds blowing hot from the north.
How you doing, baby?
We were born.
There you go.
Roll down the window,
Super Bowl again this year.
put down the top. Crank up the Beach Boys, baby. Don't let the music stop. We go ride it till we just can't ride it no more. From the side bay to the valley, from the west side to the east side, everybody very happy, 'cause the sun is shining all the time. It's like another perfect day.